Don't choke. Are you choking? Oh, sorry. Poked him in the eye. It's a death trap. Seriously, I need to pick that shit up. I look bad today. I'm due to wash my hair because I haven't washed my hair since I got it done on Sunday, and today is Tuesday. So my hair's starting to get greasy and itchy and all that. I straightened it this morning, and then I went out. We went to the school. I whopped 5 laps at the school with Cole, and I had him all bundled up in a blanket, but the humidity got to my hair and made me look like a poodle, like it always does. Because it rained today, but thankfully today is the last day that it's supposed to rain. And then the rest of the week, into next week, into Christmas, looks clear. So, thank God. The river's up. Me and Cole went to town earlier and went to the dollar store because I had to get wipes. And then I vacuumed out my car while I was over town because Cole decided to dump the entire thing of french fries on the back floorboard. So I had to vacuum my car out, and now it just needs wiped out because it's really, really dirty and nasty. And it was smelly, so then I went to the other dollar store and bought a thing of the little Glade air fresheners. So now she's smelling good, but she still needs wiped because she's dirty. So welcome back to the vlog. I just got done editing the last vlog, which I realized was not that eventful. None of my vlogs are because we haven't been doing anything. There's nothing that's been happening that's like super exciting where I feel like I need to vlog it for you guys. So I apologize. My husband was in here watching TV, but one cool thing about him is that he still gets home early every day. So he gets home about noon every day, which is so nice. This Thursday, we're gonna go out and visit the people I used to clean for, and my husband's gonna come too. Because we were just like really close to them, and I try to always call them every once in a while. They call me, and we got them something for Christmas, so we're going to take that out to them and visit with them for a little bit on Thursday. So that's what's going on then. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I don't really think I'm doing anything tomorrow. Probably going to clean my room tomorrow. So yeah, today's been a loungy day. Cole woke up a little while from his nap. I think he had a nightmare. But then he wanted to go back to bed, and he never does that. But I put him down, and he like wanted to get back into his bed. So I put him back in bed, and he went back to sleep. Win for the mom. So yeah, it's boring right now. I gotta get my friend's kids off the school bus because she went to work full time. So I just gotta go over and get them off the bus in a little while. And then my husband has to go to a doctor's appointment. But that's pretty much all we're doing. So I'll show you guys outside real quick. because this is how it's looked for 2 weeks. I'm not even kidding you guys. Now, you guys tell me this is not depressing. And it's cold, like really cold. Like I had to bundle Cole up. My hands were freezing earlier when we went and walked. But I was just glad that I went and got a walk in because I do not exercise and I need to. So it was a win. So yeah, not much going on down at the side's house. My mom and dad's house. They're not home right now. But I see they got a fire going. So yep. I was trying to decide what to film next for my channel. And I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to make Elle Lindquist cookies that she just made on her channel. Her name is Elle Lindquist, or The Lindquists. If you want to go check out her channel, I love her videos. I've been watching her for years now. She has 3 kids, 2 little boys and 1 little girl, but she's just a real person. Like I feel like she's kind of like me, like she doesn't try to like be somebody who she's not, and she's just very open and real. So you guys should go check out her channel. She does like motherhood videos, and she does a lot of other just really good like advice giving videos, and just cleaning, organization tips and all that kind of stuff. And she even does some like cooking. So she baked cookies today on her channel, and I had to immediately go and try this recipe because they are shortbread cookies, and I personally really like shortbread cookies, but I never really thought to make them for Christmas, just because that's not what I did for my Christmas traditions every year. I would bake chocolate chip cookies growing up, or peanut butter ones, or sugar cookies even, but I never really made shortbread ones. So I've always just kind of stick to what I was used to growing up eating, and my grandma makes the ginger cookies, which are like my all-time favorite. So just like, I've never thought to make shortbread. I've never tried to do it, so I'm gonna do it now. Need some sprinkles. They were out of red at the store, so I got green. You're gonna need 4 sticks of butter, or like in Canada where she lives, she says 1 pound of butter. Guys, I'm not even gonna go over how long it took me to look up on my phone to figure out how much a pound of butter was. But I figured it out. It's 4 sticks of butter here in America, okay? So, really easy. You're gonna need some flour and then some sugar. You're gonna need a teaspoon of vanilla, and you're also gonna need a little bit of salt. Not much though. This is actually salted butter, so I wasn't really sure if I should have got the salted or unsalted. So since I bought the salted butter, I'm only gonna barely add any salt. But actually, I did cookies the other day with salted butter and then a little bit of salt, and I didn't think they were like too salty. To me, they tasted good. So. But the key with this is you're gonna want this to sit out and be like room temperature, which I just bought this, so it's still cold. So another option you can do is you can soften it in the microwave. You just don't want it to be like melted, because you'll get a whole other consistency with cookie dough. If you are new to baking, you definitely want your butter to be room temperature. It does make a difference in how your cookies will turn out. So I think I'm gonna try to do the microwave. It's actually dinner time, but my husband's at Walmart right now because he had to go to the doctor. So I got a little time. Cole's playing with the dog right now, so I'm like, Cole's probably gonna eat pasta because that's all Cole will eat right now for dinner. We have leftovers from last night, so I'm not in a hurry tonight to cook dinner because all I have to do is pop it in the microwave. So I wanted to make cookies, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna let you guys know if these are really good and how they turn out for me. So the dough is pretty good. Like, it's not like, you know how when you make a chocolate chip cookie, it's so damn sweet. It's not really like that, but it has just the right amount of sweetness to it, like a shortbread. I'm really excited about these cookies. So I'm excited for something different because, like I said, I never really go out of my comfort zone with the cookies because, like I said, I just grew up making like the basic peanut butter, sugar, and chocolate chip. But I've never made these, so I'm excited. You gonna try one of my cookies? See, you're waiting for them to get done. 20 minutes. That's a pretty extreme time for a cookie to bake, but it's all good. I could fit a lot on a, as you can tell, I could fit a lot on a baking tray. Say cookie? Say cookie? Say mommy's gonna eat her leftover dinner. which is Brussels sprouts, mashed potatoes, Lipton side noodles, and meatloaf. Okay, so these were in there for 20 minutes exactly. I'm gonna show you guys. The bottom just like a little bit brown, which I don't like my cookies overdone, but I don't like them too doughy either. So these feel like the right consistency. So they flaked here a little bit on me, but I think that's just, you know, it's a shortbread cookie. So I'm gonna try one live. I have not ate one yet, so I'm gonna try one for you guys on camera and tell you what I think of it. So here it goes. Wow. It's a shortbread cookie. It like melts in your mouth kind of, but it also has like that crumbly, soft texture to it. It's like got a mixture of both. Like a shortbread does. It's really good. It's not, like I said, it's not overly sweet like most cookies are, but it has just enough sweetness to it. It's really good. If you like shortbreads, you will like this recipe. It's really, really good. Good morning. So look at all my Christmas cards that I got set up over here. These two cards here, my friend's kids made for me. Isn't that cute? Like they made them and then they had their school picture inside. They're so cute. But they had their little picture inside. I got her kids off the bus last night and I've got to get them off the bus again tonight, and I told them that if they wanted to come over here for a little bit this evening, because we had to go to the grocery store after I got them yesterday and get a couple things, because I made the cookies last night, so I had to go to the store. So I told them if they wanted to come over tonight, they could for a little bit until she gets off of work. So today's Wednesday. I'm cleaning my bedroom right now. I'm dusting the blinds with the Swiffer. I need to do all my blinds. Saturday we're having a Christmas dinner here at the house, so I think I'm going to film a cleaning video for you guys maybe on Friday. I'm thinking, because that'll probably be when I do my cleaning out front out here, and I'm going to just clean, get ready before the Christmas dinner. I actually did one of those videos I think a couple years ago, and it's called Clean With Me for Christmas, or Get Ready For Me for Christmas Dinner, something like that. I don't really remember, but it's a cleaning video. And I did it in my old house, obviously, but... Hi! Cole Allen. How are you this morning? It's like Cole just woke up. He slept in this morning, which I'm glad, because he's still making up time for when he stayed at my grandma's on Sunday. He's still behind on his sleep because he did not take a nap that day, and it really messes with his schedule when he doesn't get the nap. Yellow's going down in the woods already. I'm not really sure where he's going. Poos is out here hanging out. I don't know why he won't come in. He's just hanging out here. That's where Otis normally lays. Look, Yellow's way down there in the woods, you guys. I don't know what he's doing, but the sun is out today. The rain is done. I'm so freaking happy. So we're probably, I'm hoping it warms up a little bit today. Me and Cole might go back up to the school and take a walk, because I did go and walk up 5 laps yesterday, which I think is a mile. I'm not really sure, but I felt really good that I got out to go exercise. 11:16 at night right now on Wednesday, and I just got on YouTube to publish my vlog that just went live. And I had saw on the community tab that some of you guys have left me questions that I did not see the other day when I was making the Q&A video. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer these questions from you guys because I feel really bad that these were not included in the video. But I actually, for whatever reason, either forgot to check the community tab that day because I forgot that I made a post on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer the questions really quick for you guys. Okay, so T Larson 09 asked, what made you start making YouTube videos? When I started making YouTube videos, it was in 2009, I want to say, and my very first videos were of me and my brother, I want to say. No, the very first videos was me and my friend drinking, getting drunk, posting a lot of funny videos like that, and then it kind of escalated to me and my brother making home videos where we would do acting and would do like scary skits and stuff. But what made me start doing that, that's just when YouTube was like starting to get popular back. I mean, I don't know how long YouTube's been popular, but that's just whenever I had found out about YouTube and I wanted to make an account. And then once I uploaded like my first video, I kind of realized like it was a platform where I could share videos. And if you watch the Q&A, then you know my background about me making videos since I was 12 years old. So that's kind of what made me want to make YouTube videos, because I can put myself on a platform to have videos to look back on. And that's what I really like about recording and filming yourself, is that you can look back at it a year later or 2 years or however far and just have the memory. That's like my main thing. That's why I wanted to do YouTube videos. The next question that this person also asked is, what is the age difference between you and your husband? Okay, so I have answered this question in several other videos, but a lot of you guys that are new to my channel might not know, me and my husband have a huge age gap between us. So we are 32 years apart. And a long time ago, I was not comfortable giving out the age difference, which I'm no longer like that. I don't really care. I don't care what people are going to say about it because it doesn't bother me. I don't look at me and my husband as I don't know, like I don't look at our situation or as a couple. Age is just a number. Like, it does not matter. Love is love, and I feel like my husband he's my best friend, so like it doesn't feel like he's any older than me, even though that he is. But we are just so much, we just get each other so much that it just doesn't matter. And I don't ever think of him as like an old man. And even though my husband is technically old, I mean, he is old, but it doesn't bother me at all, and I'm not afraid to share that now. So to clear it up, we are 32 years apart. Next question, Deanna Bell asked, did Cole have any trauma from the accident? Is he afraid to go to the barn? No, Cole has not had any trauma, and going down to the barn, he has no issues with that. She also wants to know, do you still have the Fooler? No, it was my dad's Fooler, so we gave it back to him, and I think he had to replace the tire on it, and that was all, thankfully. And then she says, I know it was traumatic when you and your husband, P.S. I hope he's doing better. Yes, Cole is he's doing good. Like, I don't think Cole remembers anything. About a week after this happened, he saw the Fooler, but he wouldn't go near it. He didn't want anything to do with it. But then after a month went by, he saw the Fooler one day and kind of wanted to go get on it again. So I think he just forgot. Thankfully, he was young enough, I think, where he's not going to remember. And I'm really glad, because I know when you get older and you can remember things, traumatic things happen, then it can really mess with your life. So I'm just glad that he does not remember. Kiz and Bell, which is Michelle, she also asked a couple questions here. First question, when meeting people for the first time, do you feel comfortable and chatty, or are you kind of shy at first? I'm shy. I might seem like I'm chatty on camera, but that's because I'm here by myself and I'm talking to a camera, and which I know I'm talking to people, but you know what I'm saying. I'm here by myself. I'm in my zone. I'm not around actual people. I'm very shy until like I get to know you and I get used to you, and you know, you get to know me a little bit more. Then I start opening up, and I'm not quite as bad, but for the most part I'm very shy, and half the time I don't know what to talk about. I'm not a very like sociable person. That sounds really bad, but you guys might not even have known that watching me on camera, but it's really true. I'm really shy. Question number 2, you are very open and honest about your feelings, your struggles, etc. in your videos. Is that hard for you, or is that something that comes natural? I'm very open and honest because I can't lie. I've never been able to lie my entire life. And it comes natural because I want to get it off my chest and I want to share it with you, because I feel like if someone else in the world is dealing with something similar to me, I can either help someone or maybe they can help me. And so that's why I don't feel bad to talk about it, because I want to talk about it. If it is something that I don't want to talk about or I don't want to share, then I won't share it. But for the most part, it just kind of comes natural, I guess. She says, is it hard? Like, certain things are hard when you're going through something to talk about until you kind of get over it, you know what I mean? And then it's easier to talk about. So that's how I like do things. I don't know. Her third question, if you could travel anywhere in the world, what would be your dream place to visit? Oh my god, you guys. I want to go to the Maldives so bad. I've seen KK and Baby J go there. Aspen Ovar goes there. Like, these people that are also on YouTube, but they're way big. They're like YouTube stars, basically. But if I had money, you guys, if I could just go off and do something, I'd love to go to a tropical beach paradise. And when I see a picture of the Maldives, that is like my paradise. That's where I want to go. Shelly Bushong says, hi, is there anything about your previous home that you miss now that you're in your new one? Yes. Not long after we moved into this home, I was still very attached to the old home because that was Cole's first home. We lived there for 5 years. It was just what I was used to. And it was also my granddad's home where he grew up. So there was a lot of just like, it was hard for me to get detached and live in a new home at first, even though I was excited to move into the new home. The same thing happened to me when we lived in our first house out in, if you guys remember that, like way back in the vlogs. But our first home together, I had the same problem moving into the last home. I missed it at first, and I really wanted to go back. I was like attached. I get very attached. But now that we're in here, now I don't think about it at all, really. But anything particular that I miss about it, just the memories, really. I don't miss, there's a lot of things about that house that I do not miss. It wasn't insulated very well. There was just a lot of issues. So, like, just the memories, I guess. Would you change anything in your new home if you could go back during the design process? Yeah. There, in my living room was actually supposed to be, where the picture frame shelves are, were actually supposed to be a little bit more wider, so my husband could put a stereo in there, and it just wasn't big enough, so I would change that. I would probably change my entryways. They were supposed to be archways because I wanted the arches, and they're just square. I mean, it's not like a big deal, but I would change that. Other than that, I don't think I would change anything else. Like, I like the design of our house, and I don't think we're gonna have any more kids, so like, this room could be another bedroom for another kid if we ever changed our mind, but it's not a very big room, so like, I would have wanted this room to be a little bit bigger if I was for sure gonna have another kid. But even if I decide to have another kid, I guess we'll just have a small bedroom or we could build on, so it ain't really a big deal. But other than that, no, I don't think I would change anything else other than those couple things. She also says, love, love, love your new place, by the way. Well, thank you very much. I think that is it. Okay, I just wanted to address those questions, and I'm gonna go now. I don't know if I showed you guys this yesterday because I don't remember now, but I started on this project that I wanted to do years ago, and it's just basically a collage of me and my husband, all the pictures that we've took over some years, and these are just pictures that I already had it printed off that I went ahead and cut out because I wanted to cut them out because it just makes them stand out like 3D or something. So I got a long ways to go, but I need to print out more photos. But all these flowers are actually from our wedding. And so far, this is how Thursday is going. I got a coffee this morning because I wanted one, so I got a latte, and I'm just gonna have one, and then I probably won't drink one for another while because I don't know what it is, but ever since I've had that ulcer issue, I can't drink a lot of coffee. I can have one every once in a while, and I don't think it bothers me that bad. But whenever I drink it every day, I notice that my stomach just kind of flares up from it, and I don't know. It's really aggravating, but I can drink tea. Like, I can have a cup of tea every morning, which I do with some honey in it. It doesn't bother me at all because I don't think tea has as much acidic acid in it as coffee does. Coffee, like, has a lot in it, and it has a lot more caffeine in it too. So caffeine is just something I have to avoid, and I have to avoid alcohol. The next time I go back to my doctor, I'm actually going to mention to her that, you know, it's been pretty much a year almost. I think in January will make a year since that's when I first got an ulcer. But I've had issues all throughout this year with it. You guys know I did cabbage juicing, which is really effective and really works. But for me, like, after I quit doing the cabbage juicing, I started eating whatever I wanted again, and like, it was okay for a while, but then the symptoms would kind of flare up again. And alcohol really starts the symptoms all over again if I drink alcohol, so I can't even drink alcohol. Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday, the 21st of December, so it's the last weekend before Christmas. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot believe that Christmas is here. And for once, I am actually not anxious and ready to take my Christmas stuff down because it's been up for a really long time. In the last 2 years, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I think I might have even told you guys in the vlog last year, I took my Christmas stuff down on Christmas Day. That's how over it I was. And I think I only did it because my husband was off and he could help me with the tree and stuff, and I think that's the only reason why we did it. But I was also just ready for this stuff to go away, but I'm not like that this year, which is a good thing. It's about 8 in the morning. We're having a dinner tonight with my husband's kids. So I got a green bean casserole to make, a ham to make, which is, I mean, it's already done. I gotta put it in the crock pot and all that. But what else are we having? We're having dinner rolls. We're gonna have some scalloped potatoes this time. I normally do mashed potatoes and gravy, but she decided to switch it up and do scalloped potatoes this year, and I think that will be a little bit easier because they're already in a box and everything. So I think that's all that we're gonna have. Honestly, the kids are supposed to bring a dessert as well, so we're gonna just have a dinner and open exchange gifts. They got some gifts for us and we got gifts for them and all that. So that's what we do every year with them. It's normally the weekend before Christmas we like to do that with them. So that's what's going on, because Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, they're busy with their mom and they do stuff with their grandma and stuff like that. And like, we always got stuff to do with, I got stuff to do with my parents and stuff to do with my grandma. So we're always just like busy, you know. So it's nice that we can get together before Christmas. But I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, because I think by the time you guys see this video, I mean, you might see it before Christmas. I'm hoping that you do, but I hope you guys have a good Christmas. I am going to be vlogging on Christmas morning. That is my goal, because I do, maybe Christmas Eve too, we will see, because every year I like to do a Crawford Christmas video, and so that is like kind of my goal, to do one, the Crawford Christmas 2019. So I will be vlogging that if you guys are interested in seeing what we're doing on Christmas Eve and for Christmas morning and seeing Cole open up his presents and everything. I'm super excited for that. So I hope you guys have a good day and a happy holiday season, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.